welcome. When last we left off, the group was engaged in a fight with the doorkeeper to the what seems to be now room that holds the crystal that the group is searching for. Some members of the party sneaking in and going underneath, and others just blatantly porting directly to, only to once realize after they have ported to the crystal that there is a lich in the room. Once engaging in battle with the lich started floating towards you guys up by the crystal. The rest had ran out and started attacking. Shooting a firebolt at Deluge and critically injuring him. He now stands in front of you, Kronk, levitating there, bones, skin, all of it just kind of rotting off of his face. As he is slowly approaching you, when last we'd left off, the last thing that he had done was he had said enough or something along those lines, and had attempted to put Telvor, Wilmo, and yourself in restraints of some necrotic power. A chain seemingly coming from the ground latched onto your arm, another one latched onto Wilmo's throat. And you guys are now stuck, but also engaged in combat with this lich as it's slowly approaching. Alright, I fixed the music volume. Okay. So as the lich is approaching, he's about 15 feet from you, Croc. And you can see green start forming into his hand. And before he could even react and do anything, you see an arrow hit in front of you, and it's got smoke drizzling off the top. And then a big big cloud of smoke emerges around you and Deluge and kind of in front of the lich. You're not really able to see more than what's kind of in front of you, but you're now in a cloud of smoke, thick gray smoke.
Alrighty. Whose turn was it?
That was Sarah's. It's now Rag's turn. And then after Rag, it'll be you.
Okay.
Sweet. I want to run up to that pile of bones right there.
Okay.
And I want to pick up one of the skulls and throw it at the bench, dude.
Okay.
I got nothing else. I can't, unless he wants to come down and high-five me. Sweet.
All right. Roll to attack. The skull won't do so as much damage as a weapon would, but
I'm just trying to see if I can knock him down or something.
Doing something, it uses your dexterity instead of your strength, though.
That's a D20, right?
yes, with your attack bonus.
I got a 9 plus 3, so 12.
12, that misses.
Damn.
So you rush over, you grab a skull, a real nice thick skull that you see at the top of the pile of the bones, and you go to throw, and the lights off of these crystals are pretty bright, and you couldn't really get a good depth perception of where it was. You throw it, and it kind of disappears into the glowy purple light, and then you hear a tink, and it bounces off in a different direction, kind of towards the gnomes, seemingly like it hit the crystal that's glowing. You still have a bonus action if you want to do anything.
Biscuits. Can I move still?
So from where you were, 5, 10, 15. Movement speed is 30, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you have 15. You've had half of your movement speed that you've used to get to the skull.
All right. Well, I've
Or
decided
to
I'm
the
gonna,
pile of bones.
I'm gonna throw another skull.
You only got one action.
Oh,
Your
I thought you
bonus
said
action, you can like rage, you can take potions, things like that. There's certain things that you can do with your action as opposed to your bonus action.
I thought I was already raging. I thought I started raging when we got in here.
If you okay, so you raged last battle, right?
Okay.
When you rage, it only lasts a minute, right? And minute is like 10 rounds or whatever.
Yeah.
And so from the time that you guys had beat that guy and in the room, you guys had taken also a short rest, which is 30 minutes, so you wouldn't have had rage anymore.
That's true.
Anyway.
Well, I don't want to
Yeah,
rage.
but he gets a
Just-
charge of rage on a short rest, doesn't he?
I believe so.
So he.
I mean,
would-
he hasn't used any of his rages
Sure, it's
except for in that
long
last
rest.
room.
Yeah. There's no point in me using it right now because I can't. I'm not even close to the guy. I want to start. I'll just start moving up the steps.
Okay. We'll say you move over the pile of bones. 10, 15. You can get right about here with
Okay.
with the rest of your movement.
That'll be it for me.
Okay.
Then.
After Rag, it'll be Croc.
Alright, I'm going to cast Chill Touch. Actually, before I cast that, is this guy considered undead?
Yes.
Awesome. So
He's a lich.
if I hit him with this, he has disadvantage on all attacks against me until my next turn.
Okay.
Until the end of my next turn.
It's what is it? What's the spell you're using?
Chill Touch.
Okay, and obviously you have to touch them, right? You can't be within.
It's 120 feet.
Okay. So you'll roll to hit him, but you'll have to roll at disadvantage because you're in a fog of, or
Oh yeah.
you're in fog. You're in a smoke cloud.
So 2 rolls in the lowest one.
And the lowest one, yes. You still add your attack bonuses and stuff to each roll, but you just take the lowest of the rolls.
No point.
So you rolled a 5.
No point.
Yeah. So, being in this now puff of smoke that that your new ranger friend seemed to have sent to protect you, you think that you see glimpses. I mean, it's so like it's hard to even see deluge, and even then you can only see an outline. You're pretty sure you see an outline dash that you're sure of is the witch, and you send it, and as this crystallized Jesus, I'm blanking right now. As this
Necrotic damage.
Necrotic?
Yes, Chilling Touch is necrotic.
Okay, my bad. So as this frosty necrotic mess comes out of your hand and just shoots past, straight through the fog, seemingly hitting nothing, kind of punches a hole through the fog as the fog reconnects with itself.
And can I try and get out of this hold that I'm in?
Yes, but that'll be an action. You gotta break it. It's a strength. It's a strength check.
Let me ask you this.
Did you use your bonus action?
No.
Okay.
I can
I'll
use
say since
Misty Step as a bonus action, but would that allow me to move and be stuck wherever I move to? Or I can't use it because I'm stuck.
you
right
don't know,
now?
you'd have to find out.
I
You'd
ain't
have to
gonna
find
waste a
out.
spell slot.
Well, I'll say for a bonus action, you can attempt to break out of it.
You said it's a
So go ahead
strength
and-
roll?
Yeah, just a strength check
Oh my god. That's dog shit for
or
me.
a strength saving throw. My bad.
$14.
So after sending this this chill down through the fog, you notice some of it kind of trickled from your hand and went onto your chain, and you pull, poof, snapping it, and as it retreats back into the ground, you hear cries and wails of tortured souls.
I'm gonna.
Croc is
move-
no longer restrained.
I'm gonna take my movements and move up there.
Okay. After your turn, it'll be Wilmo, and I'll say, because I completely forgot that I used Guiding Bolt with Wilmo and then immediately attacked with Telvor right after. I didn't use that Guiding Bolt for Telvor. I'll say that Wilmo held his action with the Guiding Bolt and did it for Telvor.
No, you did it. You gave him advantage.
I didn't, though. I threw 2 daggers, and they both hit anyway.
Oh, so it didn't use the bonus. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
So I guess even if you look at it like that, and with your chill touch that you just did, it would just be an even roll, and your first roll was a 6, so it still wouldn't have mattered. But it's still up. Guiding Bolt is, because you didn't make contact, if that makes sense. I'm totally
Yeah.
sorry I forgot about that
That's
until
cool.
it was supposed to be Wilmo's turn. Wilmo is going to... Let me get my die. The world's worst DM.
It doesn't matter. Wilmo has the best rolls in the game.
I know. Unfortunate. And it's like, okay, I'll do this. I'll set a Guiding Bolt up for him, and then it fucking eviscerates him. I said that word wrong. I rolled a 3. So Wilmo tries to pull, gets stuck. The latch seems to tighten a little around his throat, and you hear a... Wilmo is going to kind of like throw his hand to his right side where his brother is, and he is going to do a Cure Wounds while his brother is stuck. 6, 7. Okay. So, that'll be Wilmo's turn. Telvor will move over to Wilmo, and he's going to kind of bring the butt end of his dagger down to try and break this chain. He's going to also make a strength check, a 15. So he's able to snap it. And you hear a come from Wilmo, and he's gonna turn and he's gonna throw a dagger, and I won't use the advantage here. Well, it doesn't really matter. I rolled a fucking 10 twice, just for shits and gigs, so he misses. So yeah, he goes over, snaps the chain, and it retreats back into the ground. He goes real quick as a reflex to try and turn and throw a dagger, trying to gain where everyone is in the room. He notices that Rag's starting to ascend the stairs. He cannot see Saren Faye. He just sees the Litch floating above him. So that will be Telvor's turn. It's now the Lich's turn. And he is going to cast...
Wasn't I supposed to be after Wilmo?
Oh, yeah, my bad. I have you written in a different order. You are after Wilmo. My apologies.
Jeez, you really don't want me to play, do you?
That's what you get for being late.
Sorry.
No, I'm joking. You can go ahead. Yeah, I was
Okay.
like, how the fuck does Telvor have advantage again? I was like, I'm missing something.
All right, I have a quick question because I've thought about what I wanted to do in this situation.
Okay.
I want to equip a weapon that I will share with you after because it's I'm keeping it secret for badassery reasons.
Okay.
I want to know what I need to roll to make like a jumping attack from this little cliff out to him, and to punch my fist into his sternum. Because I was thinking about the last guy we fought, how I punched my fist through his chest cavity. But I was like, this guy's also dead and rotting. I would like to do the same thing.
Okay. So it'll be an acrobatics check. It's only 10 feet, so the DC won't be that high. But I'll have you roll a acrobatics check just to see if you like get close enough to him, kind of a thing to hit him. Does that make sense? Like you could, like, so you don't jump too low or whatever.
Hey, Deluge, aren't you already like kind of hurt though already? Like, if you fall to the ground, that's not gonna kill you, is it?
He's a monk.
Slow fall.
Yeah, it won't matter for him.
Are
He
you
can jump
kidding me?
literally everywhere.
I rolled a 9 in total.
Damn. Really? No plus?
Did I get that guiding bolt? Did I get advantage for badass?
So we'll say that with your 9, with a 10 DC, that you're barely able to make it within range to hit him, but more of like from his waist down kind of a thing. Like you're able to hit that area. And if you hit, you'll have to hit at disadvantage. So if you hit, it'll just be a straight roll because of the guiding bolt with advantage, but because you failed the jump, it'll be a disadvantage. The attack will.
It'll be just a regular
it'll
attack.
It'll just be a straight roll.
Okay. So my attack. Damn it. That's gonna be
I don't know
really
about
low.
y'all, but I'm on the edge of my sheet to figure out what the fuck Tim's about to do.
Probably miss. I got a 14. Oh, wait. Never mind. Yeah, 14 in total.
Misses, unfortunately.
Now, what does Guiding Bolt do?
Guiding
Is that
bolt,
grant
like what do you
advantage,
what do you
or
mean?
is it the?
Yeah, it gives the person that makes the next attack on them get advantage.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was that, or I was thinking of whatever bards have, and they have like a 1d4 of things. I think that's blessed. I don't know. I'm getting things confused. Doesn't matter. I missed. You want to put me on the ground because I totally just boffed it.
Yeah, I'll put you directly below in front of him. So that way y'all aren't like breaking the same space. So you go, you start running. You're ready for your badass moment. You're ducking behind the crystal after being what I said last session was just a minor burn. Is most of your body now covered in scars and burns. You go, this is the moment, and you turn around and you start running towards the edge, and you get ready. You get to the edge, and right as you're about to jump, you feel, and a rock starts to fall and slip out from underneath you. It kind of screws your jump up, and you go to try and hit him anyway, and you miss. And you hit the ground. You're able to land. Actually, make another acrobatics check. Oh wait, you don't need to because you're a monk, right? Just kidding. Never mind. Forget I just asked that.
Oh, for falling? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Yeah, just roll an acrobatics check, and then
16 on that one.
16. Okay, so you're able to 3-point landing, hit it. You kind of land in some goo, and you're trying to get it off your shoe. Is it the end of your turn?
Unless I have movement.
You had like you moved 20 feet, and then with the jump, we'll say that made it an even 30 because I was 10 feet from the edge that the Litch is.
Okay, I got an idea. I'm going to use whatever I have left. You said I used 20 feet?
30 because of the jump as well. You moved
Oh,
20
okay.
while you were like running to the edge, then you.
All right, then I move my other 10 feet towards Rag.
Okay. So boop boop. You get the slime off your shoe and start making your way towards Rag. Is that the end of your turn?
That will be the end of my turn. I'm sorry.
Alrighty. No, you're okay. It'll be the Lich's turn now. So, kind of seeing sort of like where you have disappeared into. The Lich is gonna kind of talk towards you, Croc, but he's gonna go, "You fool! You cannot run from me!" And he's gonna point forward as his finger glows orange and sends a firebolt in your direction towards the crystal. It's still a disadvantage because you're within the fog. So. So 17 for the first one, and an 18 for the second one.
Yeah, they both hit.
17?
My armor's 13.
17 hit?
My armor's 13.
Okay. Okay. Okay, it's just 1d10. Three. So through the fog, you see this bolt come flying through towards you, but you can kind of see like the glow around it throughout the fog as it was coming towards you, but you couldn't really see what it was exactly until it was 5 feet in front of you, and then it crashed into your shoulder, kind of chipping at the armor, burning a strap or two, making your strap become a little loose on that shoulder. He's gonna fly backwards a little. He's gonna move 10 feet backwards. And 5 feet up. And he's gonna go, "Fool, why have you come here?" And then that will be the end of his turn. Sarah is up, and then it'll be Rag. So Rag, you go ahead and think about what you're gonna do. While Sarah moves up. 1, 2, 3. I'll move her. All right. Wow. So, running up real fast, she throws it and kind of just skims past the neck, kind of slicing it open on that right side. It doesn't go into the body, it just kind of slices and lacerates. Not a great hit in particular, but that'll be her turn. Rag, you're up. Croc, you're next.
Real quick, would Rag have the capacity to throw me up that high?
He could.
Sweet.
Okay.
On teams.
I was going to say, then I want to retroactively say, as I'm like running to Rag after I've hit the ground, I'm like, throw me back up at him. And that's pretty much what it is. So I'll let him do whatever he wants, but that's what my guy's saying.
Okay, at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
I like that because I honestly was trying to think of what I was gonna do. The only thing I had was I'll try to throw another bone or something. So yeah, I'll throw a deluge.
Well, hold on, real fast. Up to the top where the crystals are, where you just came from, or up to the Lich?
Is the Lich up even higher than he was
The
before?
Lich, the
He
Lich
is
is
higher.
up 5. Yeah, he went up 5 feet.
What
He
if
went.
we
He moved
do,
backwards 10 feet and then up 5.
What if we do an ultimate combo where Rag throws Del up, I walk towards the edge and cast Spider Climb on him, he hangs on to the edge, and then when it's his turn, he can make a leap for the Lich. Can that be allowed?
I was gonna say, can I know this is kind of breaking some rules here, use a reaction to activate Step of the Wind, so I go higher?
What? That's fucking cool.
It's not a reaction, but I'm seeing what the DM has to say about this.
So run me through that one more time. What exactly that does? Do you use a
Step
key
of the
point for
Wind.
it?
You can spend 1 key point to take the disengage or dash action as a bonus action on your turn, and your jump distance is doubled for the turn.
I'll say if you apply one of your key points here, I'll let you double how far he
Yeah,
can throw
that's
you.
what I'm saying. Of course, I would use
Yeah.
the key point.
Yeah, I'll let it slide because that seems cool as shit. I'm
That's
scared
gotta
of what
remember
the
how to use
fuck you're trying to do, but I'm anticipating its arrival. So yeah, I'll let that.
If I can roll higher than a 9.
Rag, buddy, is that what you want to do?
Yes, that I would like to throw deluge. Sup,
Just
buddy?
trying to find my key points on Beyond.
All right,
So
remember when
run
you
me
throw
run me
it,
through what happened on your turn, Deluge. You jumped at him, right?
Yeah, I jumped at him, completely missed everything, hit the ground, and just ran towards Rag and was like, throw me back up at him. And activated Step of the Wind, I suppose.
All right. We'll say for you, what? God damn it! Never mind. I don't know how key points work. I'll have to look more into Monk, but I'll believe you.
Well, it's not a reaction. That's why I was checking with you to see if you were okay with me doing that.
Yeah,
Key
I'm cool
points
with
are
it,
just
like here, but I don't understand how like the key point spending works. Like for druids, like the wild shape, it's a bonus action. You know.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what I
it's a
meant.
bonus action on that also. And I just
Okay.
read it to you. It said as a bonus action,
Sorry.
you can do this nonsense.
We'll just say that
gotta
you
find
don't
out
have a
where it
bonus
is.
action for your next move.
Yeah, sure. I don't care.
Are you cool with that?
I am cool with that.
All right. So you say, Rag, throw me, and he comes up and throws you. Rag, I need you to make a strength check.
Got it.
And just for shits and giggles, because you are a man of the circus and an entertainer, I need you to make an acrobatics check, Deluge.
Finally, I rolled a 19 plus 5.
It's gonna be really funny if he fucking fucks up throwing you.
I got a 15 plus 3, so I'm at 18.
18? Okay. Let me count how fucking high this guy is.
Grab his ankles and just drag him down
Okay.
to us.
That's more than enough. So you run, meet Deluge. Deluge throws his leg up to you, kind of like standing in an L. You grab it, you start spinning, and you launch Deluge. Deluge, it's just like when you were at the circus and how the people that used to get shot out of the cannonballs you used to watch. You start doing tumbles and flips. I need you to go ahead and make a give me a strength check.
Me a strength check?
Yeah. As you're
I
tumbling
got a
and
crit!
flying, perfect. As you're fumbling and flying through the air, after Rag has thrown you up there, you latch on perfectly, as if you are a glove, onto this Lich. A hand on each shoulder. It's embedded. You're not going anywhere.
Did
So-
he wrap his legs around?
I was going to say, I don't want to go for a grapple per se. If I can get my fist into his chest cavity, is that okay?
It's not a grapple. It's not a grapple. It was just like you landing there, like you're not moving because you got the crit. Like I was just amping it up for narrative.
Okay. Can I? How I said I wanted to punch my fist into his chest. Can I add that to that? I'll forego damage. I just want to make sure that happens. I'll make an attack next turn if you want me to.
I can say while we did the throw, you just won't have an attack or a bonus action next turn.
Yeah, if you want to take away my turn because of what I want to do.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that.
Why don't you just make it as a grapple, like he's holding on, and then when he makes his turn, he can attack?
Well, because he wants to do it while he's flying.
Okay.
So, go ahead. Well, okay. So we'll say for your landing, then that 20 was your crit, your attack. So you crit on attack, roll damage. Are you landing on him? Like, are you just falling? Because that's 25 feet in the air.
No. I want to get an attack to where my fist gets inside of him.
Yeah. It might.
Okay. So.
He is bones and gross old skin.
Okay. So, am I doing damage or not?
Yeah, that's up to you. You roll.
I know this is Rag's turn.
Rag, what do you want to finish doing? We'll come back to you.
I'll let him finish his thing.
Let's finish his turn.
I've just thrown him. There's not really much I can do unless he's on the ground.
Okay.
I'll just yell insults at him, I guess.
You go get him, buddy! As you throw fucking Deluge through the air.
Hit him in his shriveled pecker.
Hit him in his dick.
You need to give him a thrown weapon.
My turn? Or not my turn, but what I wanted to do?
It's Croc's and then yours and Wilmo's.
Okay. So you want me to wait to say what I'm going to do?
No, you go ahead and finish what you were saying, and then we'll like kind of glide over your turn.
Okay, that's cool with me.
When it comes next in rotation. All right.
So what I wanted to do is the item I pocketed is the extending staff. So I want to punch into him and then extend it so it juts out through his rib cage. So now I have a handle inside of him, essentially.
That was the staff you picked up?
That staff I got from the very beginning of the game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. First you're going to fit.
So I'm not grappling him. I'm holding onto a staff.
It's a foot-long rod. So you'll have to, like, for ease of storage, the pull doesn't change. Okay, this doesn't have any fucking damage on it, so this is what we'll do. Since it's 10 feet tall, I want you. And it's a crit, so... Let's roll 2d6 and then add your attack modifier or whatever to it.
I rolled a 5 and a 6. Nice. So 11. And am I adding my strength or my dexterity?
Dexterity.
Whatever. Like when you do regular damage, you get added onto that.
I do regular damage with dexterity because of monk weapons, and I don't know if this is considered a monk weapon.
Technically, it's a kind of a staff, so I'll allow it. Sort of, kinda. It's a pole.
All right.
It's a staff.
So how much was
then yeah, so 11 plus 3, so 14 damage.
Nice.
And you're still stuck on him.
Jesus. So punch your hand straight through his chest, and you whisper the command word. What is it?
Who's your
I didn't know it
dad?
was a command word. I thought it was more like a button I pushed, but
Or it can be a button. It just says command word on the
Who's your-
description card.
Who's your dad?
oh, it does. It's magical. I guess I never thought about it as magical. I thought it was like
Yeah.
one of those crappy things you can get off Amazon that break instantly.
Mm-hmm. So, anyways, you click the button or say the command, and 5 feet of rod. All of you see this, just and a scream comes out from the Lich. You will pay. And with that, you see now that there is 5 feet on each side, a pole hanging out of his rib cage. Rag, you notice bone or pieces of rib chip and fall to the ground next to you and the gnomes. That'll conclude what you're doing, right? So now it's Croc's turn.
Alrighty. Wait. He landed the hit on him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't he have to make a saving throw to stay in the air?
He floats. He like
Damn it.
naturally.
Well, floating
floats
is
all the time.
floating. He's goddamn flying. Technically, floating's like a foot or 2 off the ground.
I'll make a concentration check. 10.
That's not enough, homeboy. That bitch falls straight to the ground.
I'll bring him down 1.5 just because the fucking tile measurements are weird. Because this says
Rag, he's within range.
He
Alright.
was.
that was me bringing it to the floor. Sorry. I was trying to reset it. Where was he at? 5? Yeah. So, my bad. He's here. I was like, that looked right, but...
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and try Chill Touch on him again. But
Okay.
before I cast it, I'm going to move all the way to the edge.
Wait, quick question. Deluge, are you holding on or are you letting go?
Sorry, no, yeah, I'm holding on. I'll take the chill touch if he shoots at me.
Okay. Then you'll have to shoot it at disadvantage, Croc.
What? It's not an area of effect.
You're trying to hit him, who's floating in the air, and Deluge is hanging on by the rod he exploded in his body. You're trying not to hit Deluge. That's the disadvantage.
Fuck. Okay. $25. That was a crit.
Snap! You got a crit!
Do I still have to roll
Hit.
twice?
At disadvantage.
Oh, but yeah, it's a disadvantage.
That sucks.
It's fucking bullshit.
Oof.
Alright.
You seeing Deluge kind of hang from the bars now and kind of half on the Litch, half on him. He's kind of driving him around, flying through the air, and you try to find another moment and throw another chilling touch out, and it misses. It skims barely past Deluge, but it misses both of them. Also, it was going to be a disadvantage anyway because you're also at the edge, like in the smoke cloud still. That's still a thing.
Ah, fuck, I keep forgetting about that. Okay.
So that's also Deluge's turn. So it'll be Wilma and Delvor.
Is there a way to make my dude float up with him so he's
Yes.
not on the ground?
Sorry. Didn't think about that. That looks so silly.
Now it looks like we're dancing in the sky.
Yeah. And I'm never gonna dance again. Alright. So I'll just do Telvor's first. He's going to miss. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Fuck. He misses with both of his daggers. He throws. And they kind of one of them flies between you and the Lich, Deluge, but straight up, just dividing or in between both of you. So that'll be Telvor's. Give me 2 seconds. I lost the cleric spells. Lol.
So you're saying Wilmo became more useless?
How is it even possible?
He's already short.
So he's gonna see Deluge floating off of the Lich, Telvor, his brother, kind of having some problems, and Rag now behind him. He's gonna close his eyes and he's going to say a small prayer and an incantation, and then you guys all feel this radiant energy inside of you. You are now all three blessed, which means that during for saving throws, you get 1d4 for attack rolls and saving throws.
Who were the targets to that?
It was you, Rag, and Telvor.
Dope.
Okay. That'll be Wilmo's action as well. It'll be the Lich's turn, and he... ...60 feet. Okay, actually, seeing you now, Deluge, he's gonna get really pissed. And he's going to...
You don't say.
He's gonna attempt to grab you by the throat and squeeze you just hard enough to subdue you and grapple you. I rolled an 18 plus 4, 19, 20, 21, 22.
What do I roll to get out of that? Is it
D20, and then it's an acrobatics.
versus
It's
acrobatics? I rolled a 22.
Okay,
What'd
so
you
we rolled the same thing.
How you breaking ties?
Highest 1d4 roll.
Okay, sorry. My son came in here asking me a question.
Was it how to break
Field trip
ties?
tomorrow? Yeah. Well, we want to roll again.
Yeah,
Wait,
I guess we
does
can.
it fail? Does it fail if it's the same number? If he attempts to grapple you and you both make the same, I'm just assuming you succeed that, right? Yeah, that's what it is. Fuck it. So he goes.
Okay.
He tries to grab you, and he squeezes, and you're able to just kind of pop your neck out and flex it just in time. Sarah is also going to attempt to shoot. 13. That's a 10, even worse. So shooting at the Lich with disadvantage because you're now on it. She lets it go and it misses. You're able to you actually pull the Lich down just before the arrow makes contact with its head. That is her turn. Now it is Rags. Croc, you're up next.
All right. Okay, I want to move to where I'm right under the lynch chain.
Remember,
Okay.
you're blessed.
Okay.
What does bless let me do?
Let's
you,
let you
on an
add a
attack-
D4. Go ahead.
No, it was the same thing. Yeah. So if you attack or make a saving throw, you roll 1d20 or whatever, and then you can also add 1d4.
Yeah, but I can't hit him with anything down here unless I can
You
throw
can
Wilma.
yeet your
down.
axe up there.
Yeah, but if I miss and then I gotta go get it, now it's a pain in the butt.
Throw your shield like Captain America.
Oh, and bounced off of him?
Steal Wilmo's mace.
Throw Wilmo.
I already said I'd throw Wilmo.
If enough of us come up here, like
I'll
he's
throw
got
the whole
5
party
feet of
up there.
pole hanging up on both sides of him. We just get more people to grapple on him. He can't hold all of us up.
Yeah, I'm
Wilmo
gonna throw-
actually, after blessing you, he's gonna look at you, Rag, and he would have said, "Why don't you send me up there, big guy?"
Why does it
jump
sound
on
so
that
antagonistic
shield,
about it?
I'll give you a toss, little guy.
Okay, roll a d20 and add your. Give me a strength check. So roll d20, get your strength
yeah.
modifier.
I got a 4 plus 3, a 7. So
So you go to grab him, and you're expecting him, because he's a gnome, to be way lighter. So you kind of go to lob him up there. You don't want to throw him into the ceiling and kill him, but you don't throw him all the way up there. He then hits the ground. He only goes up about 15 feet.
I just threw him up like a toddler.
Yeah, and then he kind of.
Whee! Who's the big boy?
Thrown on the ground. And you hear him go, "Oh, not what I meant."
My dad did.
Rag just shrugs his shoulders like, what?
Whoops.
I mean, it didn't hurt me at all. So can I throw his brother?
No, that's your action. So you only have your bonus action
Yeah.
left. If you don't have anything that you plan on doing for your bonus action, Croc, it's up for you.
All right. Well, I'm eyeballing his brother like he's next. Just
Okay.
so he knows.
So for your bonus action, you just kind of side eye Telvor, and Telvor just kind of watched his brother go 15 feet. Starfish into the air.
Points his finger up.
I
Huh?
like you better than Wilmo.
When Dell came up here last week and tried pulling on Crystal in the middle, did we find out, like, it's super stuck in there, like we cannot remove it, or?
So
I remember
didn't-
rolling really good on that strength
Yeah.
check, and I failed.
So he rolled really, really well, but I forgot to mention it, but when he started like pulling, it like seemed to kind of give away a little bit, but like the force of magic, what was like pulling it back, like it was really hard to move. Like he's lucky he even moved it just an inch or so.
Can I break it?
I mean, you can try. I don't think you'll have to find out.
Fuck it. I'll cast Eldritch Blast at the Litch.
Alrighty. Roll an attack.
Like how that die just bounced off of Telvor's head.
Yeah, fuck me.
That smoke cloud she shot has just been more detrimental than helpful.
Yeah, I really wish she'd died too, just like her fucking friend Wilmo over there.
So Deluge actually, as Croc tries to throw an Eldritch Blast out, it hips you over in the shoulder, and you'll end up taking one point of damage. Back
I ain't
at the
sweating
top
it.
of the round, it's Wilmo, and he's going to use his movement, or half of his movement, to stand back up, and he's going to load a big fat walloping guiding bolt. 15, 16, he fucking hits. Let's go, baby. I cast guiding bolt every week, and I don't know why. I forget, I act like I forget it. Ignore that. Whoops. So he forms this little ball. You've seen him do it multiple times, but this time it just seems more concentrated, more angry than anything, and he sends it hitting the back of the Lich and encasing both you, Deluge, and him in this radiant beam, and then it sucks back into him. That's gonna be Wilmo's turn. Actually, Wilmo's gonna throw Cure Wounds at you as well. And he's gonna heal for +7.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I, of course, don't say that to him.
All right, so you're back up. You kind of feel some of that burn go away. It's your turn.
I wasn't
now.
even missing that many hit points. I mean, I was missing a good amount, but it was like, I don't have
The
very
first
much, so
firebolt that I
7
hit
was
you
like a
with?
third of my hit points.
That first
Oh, but I drank a
firebolt hit
potion.
you with. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to hold on to the rod and throw some haymakers at this guy's face.
Okay. Roll attack.
15?
Misses.
Well, guess what, son? I'm spending a key to throw some flurry of blows.
Okay.
The first one's a 24.
Hits.
Next one's a 15. So 1 out of
Misses.
3.
So your hand
Wait, doesn't
is...
it have advantage because of guiding bolt?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Can I get it?
shit. It does. Yeah. My bad. I literally
Okay,
cast
so that-
Guiding Bolt and then I forget because I'm like hoping y'all will remind me.
Every turn up until mine, I was like, gotta use that guiding bolt. And then I forgot on mine. Okay, so 15 plus 2.
And you have
so
Bless.
17.
Is 17 hits?
Okay, so I was thinking of the bless. So how many attacks do I get advantage on?
Just the one for Guiding Bolt. Because
Okay, well then I just re-rolled a 20 for that.
Guiding Bolt again.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay, yeah.
I re-rolled for advantage for that. I got a 17 plus 5. And then
So
I'll use the bless on the
23 or
third
whatever.
attack, so all 3 attacks will hit.
Wait, but
Okay.
what was your roll with your first hit before the guiding bolt situation?
First one was 15.
Okay.
Yeah,
in
which
total.
didn't hit.
But plus guiding
So then
bolt. it
with
would've hit.
advantage... Well, no. With advantage, because of guiding bolt, I get to roll again. So that's where I got the 17 plus 5.
Oh.
Then my second roll was a 24. Then I got a 15 for my third attack, but with with bless, I got plus 2, so 17 on that one.
Which hit. So they all ended up hitting.
All 3 hit.
So your one hand is kind of stuck into the rib cage, and where are you hitting him?
Oh, all 3 to the face, man. I'm just
Okay, and you
laying
just-
into him.
Oh God! You see teeth, jaw snaps, and ligaments tear, but his face kind of snaps back into place after these punches, and you see a very gnarly, toothy grin, and his eyes are just solid purple and black.
I did a total of 16 damage to him.
Damn. Okay. So and with each punch, it drags him down, and back a little bit.
Jump up and grab his foot, Rag.
There's 2 big old handles sticking out on either side of him.
Yeah, I can jump that high.
You don't even have to jump. You can probably reach as long as your arm's over 3 feet. So you lay into him, beats him down a little bit. Is that your turn?
Well, I use my bonus and my attack, and I don't see me moving around up here very much, unless I can like try and swing my body to get me to be on the other side of him or something, so I stop being in the way of other people's attacks.
Okay. Okay, so... Wait, did you say you drop? Or did I just...
No, I never said the word drop. I ain't
Oh,
letting
my
go of
bad,
this guy.
my bad. So Telvor... Shit. I did not mean to for all that. So Telvor throws a dagger. Hits him. He throws one, it misses. It kind of skims past your clothes against Deluge, and the other one lands right in the shoulder. Seemingly like it's doing some damage. The one that landed in his shoulder, at the start of his turn, he's gonna look back at you, Deluge, and he's gonna attempt to grapple you again.
I remain smiling.
Okay. What'd you roll?
18 on acrobatics.
I rolled a 19. Damn! I finally got ya.
Do I still
So-
get bless?
Yeah, it's a saving throw, right? Duh.
So plus 1d4. Oh, you kidding me? I got a 1, so ties.
Wow.
Well, wait. What did we determine on ties? Oh, whatever.
I think on that last one I let it slide, but this one I kind of don't want to.
No, I got you. You do you, Ben. You let me do a lot of weird, crazy crap at the beginning.
All right, fuck it, if you're cool with it then. He's gonna grab around your throat again and kind of squeeze. You're kind of squeezing, able to make your way around. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I rolled an 11. What'd you roll? That was really bad.
And 11, what am I rolling against?
Same.
Oh, just
a
another
reroll.
grapple?
Just a reroll, because...
I rolled a crit. Twice, man. My dice were like nothing last
Oh,
game.
you're able to pull
they're on
out.
fire.
And he's gonna... Green is gonna start emerging like flame out of his back. I need... Proc. I need Rag. And I need... Telvor to make strength saving throws. Sorry.
I got a 12.
Okay, Rag, you're able to... It latches on to you, but you snap it. It's just too much. There's actually 2 that came for you, and then you're able to, like Hercules, snap them off. Brock, unfortunately for you, you feel one wrap around your ankle and hit your opposing arm. Belvor also did not make his save, so but he only had 1.
Wait, wouldn't he have disadvantage because I'm inside mist?
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap, girl. I'm not gonna be nice like Dell. I haven't done any tricky shit, so... You roll twice, son.
One of them miss. You still get locked up on your leg.
I'll take that.
It latches around your leg. That'll be his turn. Oh, and yeah, and Telvor gets one latched around his arm.
How much longer is this fog around me? I feel like it's been at least 3 or 4 turns.
Yeah, it actually after Sarah's turn, which is right now, it'll be gone because it's her go.
She shoots another one.
Ah,
she's
fuck!
gonna-
I'll hit her with Eldritch Blast
Imagine.
right now.
So she misses again. She's kind of fucking useless to be honest with you, but or
Yeah.
I'm just rolling really bad with her.
No.
But that'll be kind of her turn. She'll move. I'll have her move, I guess, a few feet. But Rag, it'll be your turn, buddy. And then
Cool.
Croc, your go.
I want to jump up and grab him by the ankle and jerk him down.
Okay. Like slam him down, like.
I don't want to hurt Deluge. I just want to pull him down to where I can get a good swing on him. Or could I just swing on him from right here?
Well, I mean, I've got that slow fall, so if you pull him down, I don't know if that means like my person would tumble out of the way or anything.
I feel like he should be able to hit him from there. I mean,
I'd say if you're gonna hit him from there, it's gonna be a disadvantage solely because it's like a reach thing, and they're floating in the air.
Hell, he's got 4 legs to grab onto to pull people down. I'd say advantage.
Yeah, I'll pull him down.
But if
And
you
then-
pull him down, that'll be a strength check, and that'll be your action, as well.
So then I
We
can't.
know how
attack
bad
after
Rag
I
is
pull
with
him
strength checks.
down? I'm terrible.
you could use a bonus action with an unarmed attack.
Oh, okay. I'll pull him down and then
Punch
I'll
him with
punch
the-
him
That's a what?
Okay.
with my spike gauntlets.
All right, there we go. We get to finally use the gauntlet, Rag.
Well, I tried him on that zombie and I missed.
All right, and the Lich rolled a 5, so
And I got a 9.
technically it's a 7, but I rolled a 5. Ooh, even better. All right, so
9
you
plus 3, so 12.
you latch your big
really good
Goliath
with-
hand around this this gross decaying leg, and you start pulling down, and you're able to get him just close enough. How far are you pulling him down? Just a little bit, or
Enough to where I can punch him in the face.
all right, we'll bring him a whole 5 feet down. All right, and then roll that with disadvantage because Deluge is on there.
Is that the D20 still?
Yes.
Yeah.
You just
2
roll
D20s, take the lower one.
You take the lowest number that you rolled.
Okay. Okay, my lowest number was a 7. That's ass.
Plus 5, but I still imagine since I was missing on 15s, that's not good.
Yep.
That misses, unfortunately.
Dang. Should have tried to punch him in the
Oh.
groin.
Lord, sorry. Crockett, is your turn.
All right. So I'm going to. If I try and break out of this, is that considered my action?
I mean, we can, for time and brevity's sake, we can say it's your bonus action.
Okay, I'm gonna
Just
try.
because we got other shit.
I'm gonna break out of it.
Okay,
Strength.
that's your bonus action. Yep. It's a strength check now.
Oh wait,
You-
no, I threw the wrong one. That was a saving throw. Where's the check?
I believe if you just click on the strength square.
Oh, okay. It doesn't matter. It's still plus 0. So, all right. I'll take what I got on the last one. That's cool.
Okay.
Oh, that was so much better.
So you try to, you start to pull and tug, and it locks a little tighter into place. Except for this time now, it's painful. It feels like there's spikes growing from the inside of the shackle. Not enough to draw blood, but enough to cause a lot of discomfort.
Okay, and then for my
You still have your action.
For my action, I'm gonna try and cast Eldritch Blast on him.
Okay. You still got to roll disadvantage because Deluge is on there.
It doesn't matter. I already lost.
All right.
God damn it, Deluge!
Spin behind him.
I got him like 20 feet down.
As long as Deluge is doing damage to him, it doesn't really matter.
So yeah, so but you notice that when you tried to shoot your Eldritch Blast, you feel a connection with the crystal behind you. It pulsates. Vroom, vroom, vroom. You notice that it feels like it's blocking your connection. It feels almost the same way it did in Xandar's port or point, that you were cut from the connection of your patron for a few days. Something about this crystal gives you that same feeling. But as you go to shoot the Eldritch Blast, it gets to your fingers and it starts crawling out, and then it retracts just a little bit and then goes back into your arm. You do miss, unfortunately. It is Wilmo's turn. He's gonna attempt to Bengal Bongle hit him with his mace. Disadvantage. Wow, I rolled a 12, and then I rolled again just to see what I would get, and then I rolled a 2. So Wilmo fucking swings and he bangs his shield on his arm, and it makes a goofy little bong noise. Now Deluge, it is your go, pal.
Did Rag grapple him? Like, does he have a hold of him?
He just pulled him down.
Yeah, I just grabbed his ankle and jerked him down a bit.
And the Lich kicked his hand away after he got him to a certain down a certain percent.
Yeah, he stubbed my finger. Yeah,
I gotcha. I didn't know if I would be able to get advantages, I guess, because now there's more people in range of him.
But your go, Deluge.
Sorry, spit out some seeds. All right, yeah. Good old haymaker to the face. Oof, that is not good. I'm going to use a key point and throw 2 more punches.
Okay. Also, I think it's funny that you're the only person that gets to attack without disadvantage because you're hanging from this thing. I was not expecting you to do that. That's so badass, though.
17 plus 5, so 22, and a 2. So I imagine only one of them hits.
Yeah.
That will be 5 damage.
Okay, and you're just punching him?
Probably not all haymakers this time, but yeah, just a set of... I'll throw one to his face, miss that. Probably throw another one to his ribs. You know, just kind of mix it up a little bit.
You go to throw a punch, and it kind of hits the metal band around the crown. From your fist to your elbow rocks and rattles for a second. That sent a very chilling feeling down your body. It is pretty cool that you were able to make a leap and put this fucking rod within this powerful being's body, but you've been face to face with it all the way down to the ground, and you're just now noticing that there's more to this thing than you realized. And right after you have that thought, you immediately go to punch him again, but this time you connect and you hear and the bone pops and snaps, and you get a smile on your face in the mojo. Is that your full turn? You don't want to drop or anything?
I'll look him in the face and be like, "You're going to see me in your nightmares."
Okay.
And then I'll end my turn.
Bloody fool. So it'll be Deluge's, or not Deluge, sorry, Tilvor. He's gonna throw another dagger.
Whoa, bonus turn.
He misses again. He really doesn't want to hit Deluge, so and it ping ping kind of deflects off of the armor this time.
I told people not to worry about hitting me.
Well, that's just because they're missing, and that's how I'm narrating it. like they're attempting to miss you. It's now the Lich's turn. Okay. Deluge, I need you to make a shit strength saving check with advantage, but you need to roll high.
10. Oh, with advantage?
Yes.
Well, hope 10 is high enough. That's all I got. It's a 10.
Okay. So all of a sudden, as you're holding on, all of you see around 3 ginormous shackles land and hit Deluge. They each wrap around his hand and they pull back, seemingly pulling you to the floor. You kind of bump into Telvor. Your face is, or your ass is in his face now.
That's hot.
All right, you're disabled on flying now, but you're now restrained into the ground. One's around your neck, 2 around your hands and your wrists. He is also going to look at you, Croc. Hold on. He's going to, since the luge is now dropped off of him. 1, 2, 3, 4.
He's gonna slam into the wall and fall to the ground. Good.
So he's gonna go up, and then he's gonna be. He's gonna appear right in front of you.
Ooh, good.
His eyes glow dark purple to black. You see old chipped teeth, but enough facial features that he has you'll be able to remember what he looks like. He's gonna reach his hand out and go, "You fool, sleep," and he's gonna snap his fingers. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
And just tell me what you make.
16.
Okay. All right, so you feel madness kind of form into your brain. You're laughing, you're screaming. And you fight it away and you block it out. It is now Sarah's turn. Sarah's going to just attempt to shoot a fucking arrow, but she rolled a 3, has let me down all night, as she will. Rag, it's your go.
Does Deluge still
Literally-
have those chains on him?
Yes, he does.
Can I attempt to break those chains?
Yes, you can break. If you rage next turn, you can get an attack and an attack for your bonus action. But since you're not raging, you can only break 1.
That's pretty much my only option because I can't,
And I'll
Can't
say you
fly.
can start breaking the second one for your bonus action, and then the DC will go down for that chain,
Okay.
if that's what you'd like to do.
Yeah, I want to do that.
All right. So roll a d20. Do a strength check for both.
Is this guy within melee range for me now?
Yes.
Okay, I got a 16 total on the first one. Do I got to do it again?
16. Yeah. So you snap that one. It comes straight off. You swing your axe down. It snaps and it chops. Roll another one.
Got 11 plus 3, so 14.
Okay, so you dig the blade that's from your gauntlet and start pulling it up, and it's starting to snap and give way. But that'll be your turn.
Okay.
Brock, you are up.
I'm gonna attempt to hit him with my flame sword.
Okay, roll an attack.
Oh, nice.
I'm doing it two-handed.
16.
21.
That
Nice.
hits.
Does he receive more damage because he's undead and it's fire?
No, not quite.
So that's 13 damage plus 2d6s because the sword is on fire. That would be 26 damage in total.
Damn. How
Okay.
much health does he
So you slice down and you make. He seems like he's getting pretty cocky to approach you this close. So you take advantage of it and you slice up and sliding into this rib cage that Deluge cut open or punched open, more say, and ripping from lower left abdomen to upper right shoulder, splitting it, melting and flesh seemingly like rotting away. He seems like power is waning out of his body, but he still has that smile and that sinister look when he looks directly at you, Grok. Is that your turn?
Fuck, I don't want to waste my last spell. Yeah, that's it. I don't want to give him advantage.
Okay. So Wilma is going to come over and break one of your restraints, Deluge. So he, don't worry, buddy, I got you. And he smacks the chain, and it snaps. And then he's gonna put his hand on your shoulder and go, don't worry, pal. And he's gonna attempt to heal you. Well, I add the damage.
I haven't
Or not
even
the
taken
but
damage
the
in a while.
health. Well, you're still down from that one firebolt. You're not at full health, but what's it called? It's your go after Wilmo, and then it'll be Telvor.
My hit points on Beyond versus what you have on the game are different. I mean, I'm at 27, so it's only 4 points difference, but I just want to let you know.
You
Oh.
can change your hit points. Just click on your character and change them.
No, I know I can. I just thought I'd give you the update that I'm only 4 hit points away from max and not 8. Oh, wait, actually, what did he heal me?
You're back at 30 now. He healed
So
6.
he healed me. That would put me at max.
Yeah. But it's
And my max
it's
is
your
31. What is this?
go. It's your go.
Okay, are there any more restraints on me?
There's one, and Rag has already started breaking it, so the DC for that one will be a little lower.
And it's strength?
Yes. Strike check.
Well, I probably just undid what he did. I rolled a 4 and I have a -1, so I've got a total of 3.
God. That's
He hits the
that's
pin
bad.
back in.
You.
What is it that what part of me is restrained?
Your neck.
Oh, so the thing I need to breathe.
Well, it's not like choking you. It's just wrapped around you like a shackle, so you can't go nowhere.
I gotcha.
But
Was
your
that an
hands are free
action?
now. Yes, to attempt to break it.
Oh, well, my bad. I should have asked all those questions first. Oh well. I guess I'm done.
Okay. Telvor will come up behind you then, and he will, bing, be able to snap it, and it You feel the restraint. You take kind of a deep breath because it wasn't actively squeezing you. It was restraining some airflow. But that'll be his turn. Croc the Lich looks at you with a deep and intent look. And he's going to reach out. You feel frozen, as if there's nothing you can do. Your skin, all the way to your bone, is freezing. Your blood feels like it stopped moving. As he floats towards you, he puts his hand on your chest. I need you to go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
My nipples are hard right now. God, fuck! I even have a +3. I rolled a 2, so I got a 5.
Okay. How much health do you have?
Currently 32.
Okay. Immediately, you feel much, much weaker. And you feel like a coldness. You look down at your chest that now the Lich's hand is on top of, and you feel ice. You see it spreading from your chest cavity to your pecs, to your shoulders, to your abdomen, your hips, your butt, your back, encasing your entire body. For a second, it almost encapsulates you, and then you're able to just kind of shiver and break it off. And you try to take a deep breath, and it's cold, and it hurts. But you feel your muscles giving out. Your armor feels 10 times heavier. Something's wrong. Something's not right. You also take 14 points of damage.
Ugh! Shit. Will that leave me with 18?
Yeah, so it'll be Sarah and then Rag's turn. And Rag, you can go ahead and just start telling me what you're gonna do, because I'm gonna just shoot an arrow with fucking Sarah anyway, and she's gonna miss.
All right. I'm just gonna finish breaking that chain off of Deluge, I guess. And if I can throw him back up there again, because
Delvor already broke the chain.
I want to throw Deluge back up there. Apparently, I'm better at throwing him than I am throwing the gnome. So
That's a full 30 feet if you throw him from one tile to the right. So go ahead and make an athletics check for me. And Deluge, make a acrobatics.
okay, so my athletics is a +5 in my skills. So does that apply to it?
Yes.
Sweet. D20.
Yes. And then your strength modifier.
I've got 16 +3, so I'm at 19, and then plus my athletics.
No, it's just it's your D20 and then plus your strength modifier.
Oh,
So plus.
yeah, so it's just 19 total.
Okay. Deluge, what's your?
All right. I probably was not ready for this, having just got these chains off, because I rolled a 3 + 5, so 8 in total.
Okay. So
I didn't even tell you I was throwing you. I just
You
grabbed
take you take a minute to catch your air, but before you can even fully catch your breath, you feel these two really big fists grab you from the back of your clothing and squeeze your clothes real tight, and you hear, "It's time to go, friend!" And he fucking yeets you. Not having enough time to prepare, you were able to catch the edge, but you are starting to slip. But that is where everyone is currently.
My bad, dude. Put you in a bad spot. Thought you were ready.
Looks like he's hanging right here. Off the edge. Just
I'll take it.
Slip. After Rag, it's Croc's turn.
Alright, fuck. I'm actually gonna attempt to turn around. Oh, fuck. Is my sword still on fire?
Yes. I don't know. Either last turn was turn 3 or this turn is turn 3, and I've got a lost track 35 minutes ago.
Oh, my sword stays on
Just say
fire
fuck it.
until I put it out myself. I just meant because he got me all frosty, did it stay?
No. It just encompassed your body, not your weapon.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to Eldritch Blast the crystal behind me. I want to
Okay.
try and shatter it into pieces.
Roll with disadvantage because you're threatened. Because he's right in front of you.
Fuck.
It's okay. You could probably still hit it.
15. And a 7.
Okay. You hit it.
Okay.
Give me just...
Yahtzee! 5.
Okay, sorry.
Plus it has the pushback effect, so if that is a helper into maybe like releasing it or jettisoning it out of its holder. The knockback is 10 feet.
How much damage did you do?
7, I think? Or no. What was that? Would I roll a 2 plus 3? So 5.
Oh no.
What?
Give me a second.
Everyone dies.
Nope.
It's a nuclear bomb. I really was trying to get it out of the top of the pyramid.
I had to turn the music down just a little bit. Okay. So you turn around and throw it, and it lands on the ball, and it just encases itself. And you see it kind of dimmer down and become like this eldritch lightning. It kind of becomes fused with the crystal into one, and then it shoots out a little white beam towards you, and it hits you for 5 damage.
God
Shoots it
damn
right back into your abdomen.
Nice.
And you hear... Did you think that would destroy me? You're but fought for nothing.
You said how much damage again?
5. What you rolled.
Okay.
So I already did it for you. You're at 13.
All right. And then, yeah, I'm in my turn because, yeah.
Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5. Let's pick. Wait. Shit. 2.
How did they move that for?
They both
Dashing?
dashed.
Oh,
Momo
I forget
dashed.
about dash.
He dashed with a bonus action, and he's just going to throw 1 dagger, but he's going to throw at disadvantage because of the cover from the crystal. Oh, that's unfortunate. I rolled a 19, and then I rolled an 8. So he goes, boom, he throws it, and kind of like Rag did earlier when he threw the skull, it just seemed too bright on the crystal, and it ding, and goes right off on the side. After Wilmo and Telvor's turn, it is Deluge. I'm just gonna kind of lump their turns together.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to, as I hit the wall and I start sliding back, I'm going to, as quick as I can, push my feet off the wall and jump towards a part of the rod sticking out of this guy.
Okay, so he is floating about 5 feet from you, or up, and 10 feet to the left of you. So kind of like at a weird 15 feet at a diagonal jump. So go ahead and make an athletics or an acrobatics. Shit, athletics, my bad. Just to see if you can pull yourself up and kind of do that. Because I was going to say if you
I
pull
can't.
yourself up to the top, then it would be half your movement speed.
Well, I hope that the check was a 4, because that's what I got.
Okay. So you try to jump and you start slipping and slipping and slipping, and then you just kind of land back on the ground.
Okay,
We'll
so
say that only took 10 of your movement speed and your action.
so I have 30 move and a bonus action.
Yes.
I guess that's what I'll do.
Okay.
I'll run 30 feet that way.
Okay, Croc. I need you to make another. Yeah, hold on. Make a Constitution saving throw.
$18.
Damn, no fucking way. All right, again, you feel, you kind of feel the iciness enter, but from the back of your head this time. That Lich's hand is on the back of your skull. And it's very, very cold, and he's digging his hand in. You feel it. It's cold. He's trying to enter your mind somehow. He's trying to re-feel that connection that he had when he put his hand on you the first time. You didn't quite feel it and catch it, but there was like a connection that he found within one of your memories. And he's gonna kind of, you hold dark secrets. I would love to explore. And as he says that, he kind of squeezes down, and his bony fingers dig, and it feels like it's piercing into the back of your skull. I don't even know what that was. Whatever. Well, it doesn't pierce the skin quite yet, but it's almost to that point. After him, it's Rag and Croc.
Okay, I want to do a grenade jump to the second ledge,
Okay.
just like in Halo.
So we'll say one.
Can I make it up? I can't jump that high, can I?
Do an
Whoa.
athletics check for me.
I just flew away.
Do an athletics check for me. So your D20 plus your strength.
I just did that, so I got a 6 plus 3, so 9.
Okay, so same with Deluge. Except for you jumped, and you jumped towards the spot he attempted to jump at after he had landed. But you are fingers digging into the dirt. You're starting to slip. Anything else you'd like to do?
Help! Someone come Come grab me.
I'll let you use your bonus action to attempt to crawl the rest of the way up, but it'll use your
Okay.
movement speed as well.
Do that.
But you'll have to do another athletics check. Just to see if you can pull yourself up.
I got a 14.
Alright, you're able to, with ease, just, like, it's almost ungodly how you're able to just dig your fingers, your big Goliath fingers directly into the brick, and you are able to crawl back up on the top. That'll end your turn, Croc. It's your go. Now, after feeling the cold hand of the Lich on the back of your skull, you now look to your right and you see Deluge is now able to jump and
Ragnarok.
crawl his way up there. Or, yeah, Rag, my bad. Not Deluge.
We do
Ragnarok.
look very similar, so I get it.
We get
Croc,
confused
what
a
are you
lot.
Is there a way that I could try and intimidate him?
You can certainly try.
It's either that or... I was trying to think if there's a way I could try and talk to him. But I don't know what that would be considered.
A talk
Like-
action. He's been talking to us.
You can do like a quip, but if you want to say something, that'll be like your full action. Like if you want to like, why are you doing like something like that? Like have a full conversation because each turn is essentially 6 seconds.
I was wondering if I
Yeah,
could
but you
do,
could
like,
swing a sword and talk.
I was wanting to see if I could use like maybe like insight to see if I can like try and understand why he's doing this.
Okay, roll insight check. Count that as your bonus action, not your action.
Well, yep. A 4.
From what you saw when you walked in, it seemed like he was sort of trying to get to the crystal. But that didn't seem like he was making any progress. Just from what you saw. You don't know if he was or if he wasn't, but from what you saw in the room.
Okay.
You were still kind of blinded by the blue and white flash from the Misty Step.
I'm going to... Fuck me. How many steps is away from this thing? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna attempt to try and walk towards the crystal and do a melee attack on it.
The Lich will get an attack of opportunity.
I know, but I feel like that's the only way to get this fucker to stop.
Have you been hit?
Yeah, I only got 13 health.
No guts, no glory.
Fuck it, I'm gonna make a run for it.
Okay. That's a 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 to hit.
A what?
A 21 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits for sure.
You know how those warlocks got that crazy high armor class.
So for 8 damage, you feel a bony claw go across the back, and it feels like there's ice in your spine.
Alright.
But you're hurting. You're able to make your way to the crystal or to the bottom of
No,
the like altar.
to the crystal. I was gonna do a melee swing on it.
Okay. Go ahead and swing.
I rolled a 14.
Okay. Hit. As you go to swing down, it like absorbs like the impact, the bluntness of it, and it seems to very lightly kind of dink into it, but you notice that the flame went away when it was a foot away from the orb. And even when you brought your sword back, it still has not returned to flame.
Oh, so it's
Is that it?
my sword's not on fire.
Nope.
So then
The orb put it out.
I did 10 damage to it.
Okay.
All right.
You kind of left a little ding.
That's
Little,
my turn.
little itty bitty mark. All right. It'll be Deluge, Wilmo, and Telvor. Deluge, I'll just let you go first.
All right. Is this step next to me? Would this be 1?
Yes. Because it's
2, 3,
technically
4,
5 feet.
5, 6,
And so
7,
for you,
8.
with your character, you'd be able to go over that. Okay?
And after running that 40 feet, I'm going to throw a punch into this guy's grill.
Roll for an attack.
16 plus 5.
Hits. Good
I
shit.
say, me again. And I do 7 damage with that attack. And I'm going to use a key, my last key, to do a flurry of blows.
Okay.
The first one was a 6 plus 5, which nothing, 11 there. And I rolled another 16, so 21. So for that second attack, I do 6 damage.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
Oh, snap. So I would say, I throw one punch, and when he reels back, he's probably out of reach. So let's say my second attack is kind of me just lunging out to him, and then I just like throw another punch and ride him all the way down to where he just explodes in bones on the ground.
Okay. He's not going to necessarily be exploding. He's a lich, so something's about to happen. But
Yeah, whatever. I ride him down.
I got something. So as you're running, you end up grabbing the pole and kind of doing a 360, but you punch him at the same time. And he reels back in pain, and but his eyes are still locked on Deluge, or on Croc, approaching the crystal. And he seems to be charging up, and all this green energy keeps crawling up his body. And as you end up landing a final blow, the energy that seemed to be coming off of him stops and sinks into his body. And he looks over at Croc, and he's no longer fighting, and he just... You fools have unleashed the worst plague upon this world. And then he's going to turn into green mist and turn into a hovering cloud and go to float above the crystal. When he does this, let me change the music. All right. When it does this, the pole drops to the ground. Bing, 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 makes a bunch of.
That I was holding on to?
Noise. Well, were you holding on to it whenever you were at the edge?
I thought that's what you said I did. That I jumped out and
you
grabbed
just
onto it.
ran, jumped, did like a whole 360, landed back where your guy was, just to kind of make it like.
Oh, okay.
For shits and gigs. If you
I'll
are
take it
holding
for a
on to it,
carousel
then
run.
you can. Would you like
Yeah,
to?
I think I feel
Okay.
like I would be holding on
So
to
you
it.
kind of weight gets kind of unevenly distributed, but you're able to plop it up over your shoulder. He forms into mists and goes to float, and he's now floating above the crystal in the room. Croc, you notice that it looked like it was getting sucked down like a vacuum on top of the throne when the Lich was alive and around. And you all notice that the purple orbs or the purple crystals around it start pulsating slower and slower and slower. They're at the same pace as the crystal in the middle. But all of a sudden, Croc, I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
8.
Okay. So your vision gets blurry and weak, and you go to reach for the crystal, and you pass out. Thank you. I was trying to do that. What are the rest of you doing?
Well, has it gone like quiet or anything? Or
Yeah.
okay, sorry. So my guy, holding the rod, and he turns into gas and just kind of like dissipates. I assume my guy doesn't know what's going on with
Mhm.
Croc. He's like, I didn't even want to be in here. That's all he says.
Okay. You don't turn around or anything.
I guess my eyes follow the fart, which I went
Okay.
over the crystal, so I imagine I probably see Croc pass out.
So as you turn around, you both turn around. You see Croc passed out on the ground. They'll all start gathering around. Seraphine will actually move up towards the crystal. The two gnomes will come to attempt, and Wilmo will start hovering. His hands start glowing golden, and he'll start hovering over.
Bust out the smelling salts.
I can't feel anything. It's something different. I don't think I can help with this. At least not today. We gotta get him back to Magni. Magni will know what to do. And Telvor was like, calm down. And he kind of, sort of like the smelling salts, pulls a little vial. And you see a little gas and sizzle away. He holds it under Croc's nose. Croc, I need you to go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw. In that same moment. Okay, so you feel a throw up. You're about to wake up and vomit out of your eyeballs. You're about to throw up so hard, but you're able to fight it down and let it sink into yourself, and you're able to get back up and stand. But at the same time, as this is happening, Seraphine is going to lift the crystal up. And you notice that when she does this, it is it's very light now. There's no like resistance. There's no vacuum. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. The glow is not pulsing, but when she does initially lift it up, it goes and can be heard throughout the whole temple. And then you hear and it sounds like an aftershock just goes out. Dust falls from the cracks, but she's able to put it in her bag. And she'll look at all of you and she'll go, thank you, friends. I truly appreciate all of your help. I wasn't expecting a fucking lich. What about you, friend? Are you alright?
I wasn't expecting to be in here this long.
I'm over here coughing, trying to catch my breath. Fuck you, bitch.
Right. I suggest we should get back to Magni then, yeah?
Yeah.
Delver will agree. So, you guys start making your way to...
Are you sure? You sure you don't want to stay in here longer?
You guys start making your way out. You also notice that when she lifted it up, the crystal and that sound, the green cloud just kind of just went away. It just ceased to exist. Kind of just faded into the regular air, and you all hear a I'll be back. And thank you for everything. The room seems way less darker now, and you're able to see Anything you guys would like to do before you leave?
Stop by the spider guy and be like, "Yo, took care of your boss. He ain't here anymore." That's the most I can tell you.
Okay, so you notice that when you guys make it back to when you're leaving the room and you're coming back from which you came, you pass the ritual bed that made you guys that you guys were able to enter the room with the staff and the puzzle. You pass that, and then when you go down the hallway to go down and check this with the drider, you notice that there's like a really webbed spider wall now of just full of web. It seems pretty thick. There's no way you're able to get through it. It seems that your end of the deal was held up, and what's his name? Elendar is now retreating to the Underdark. Are you guys heading towards what's it called? Are you guys heading towards
Ravencrest?
Yes, Ravencrest.
I think we need to. No, well, the travel there is we need to set up camp, don't we? It's not a 1-day travel, right?
It's like 4 or 5 hours. You'll get there at like 12
At night or
in the morning.
Okay. I mean, my ass cheeks got clapped. I only got 5 health left, so.
And you could still technically do a long rest and then wake up in the morning in a bed and not have to
Yeah.
use your camp supplies.
Unless we're out in the wilderness and I don't know, crazy shadow wolves attack us.
And a
Yeah.
demon that's 30 feet tall. Okay, yeah. I say we head back. Just fucking book it.
Yeah.
Realistically, if we take a short rest, he can still expend hit dice and heal those up.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if you're assuring us there's nothing going to attack us, then yeah, I would say we just get to town and sleep in Magni's Inn.
I'm gonna hop on Rag's back and take a short rest while they walk, so I can heal myself.
Okay. So as you guys are walking, both the gnome twins and the elf that is now kind of traveling with you three for this contract. Telvor kind of divulges a little more information and discusses with you, Deluge, about more information about the contact you had asked him about, or the contacts you had asked him to look into. Wimo kind of just talks Rag's ear off, and Rag lets him. But as the trip goes on, let me pull up what Croc rolled. For each hour that you guys travel, Croc seems to get sicker and sicker. That first hour is terrible. You think he's not going to you don't think he's going to make it. So Rag is carrying him over his shoulder. He makes another hour. He's not looking as bad, but he's looking okay. Another hour goes by. He's still his blood seems to just be draining. His skin looks loose. It's almost like whatever is inside of him, it's not good. Wilmo is periodically, and by periodically I mean like every 2.5 minutes, he's checking on you. He's he's feeling your head. You're starting to sweat. You're going in and out of consciousness. You're not feeling great. Before about a mile or so before you guys
got COVID.
enter Raven's Crest, Saren Faye is going to say, I would like to sleep at my own home, but I will meet you all in the morning when we split to town. The twins can go with, but I will meet you at I will meet you at the tavern at Magni's before dawn. Or after. Who knows? It's been a while since I've been in my bed.
Do you want some company?
As
What
much
would
as I
Lieutenant
love
Zara
big,
think?
brooding men, I tend to swing the other way.
Well, invited friend. Well, it'll be a party.
So as you guys enter, I need you guys to make perception checks. Everybody but Croc, because Croc is on the verge of like passing out right now. Like he is. He looks like he has lost like almost 100 pounds, and like his skin just looks like a suit.
I got a 16.
Okay.
I got less than that.
It's it's a pretty busy night. It starts to rain. I switched boards, by the way, Croc. I don't know if you're on the new board.
Which board are you on?
I'm on board 7. As you start to approach into town, a rain starts to pick up, a pretty medium to kind of heavy rain. There's a drunk man hanging out the door. Don't take your coin in there. These piss ants won't let you fucking drink till you drown. You guys make your way past him. You notice that there are just 2 people sitting together, a man and a woman, off to the side, and another person just kind of eating some food. It is the middle of the night. It's not a bustling day. People seem to be needed in the morning. Kind of ordeal. You see Magni at the bar with his trusty man Ivan, just washing glasses. You also see a very mysterious man at the other end of the bar that Ivan seems to be serving. He's kind of talking to Ivan, but Magni is, oh, welcome, boys. How did your little trip go to the temple? And he kind of looks at all of you with an amusement kind of look in his face, waiting to hear the stories of what's going on. And then he's going to notice Croc and, oh no, what happened? And Wilmo now panicking at this point because he's not able to help with Croc. I don't know, man. We were fighting a fucking lich. We were in a temple we weren't even supposed to be in. I don't
Thank
know.
you.
We just need help.
I pet a spider.
And Telvor will kind of put his hand
I've had a spider.
over Wilmo.
I like totals.
I like turtles. He puts his hand over Wilmo, and he's like, "We need help, Magni, and we figured that you might be the best person to know somebody that could help with something like this. You travel, you know people that move in and out of environments, so to say. You don't know a single person that can't help." He kind of looks down for a second, and he kind of turns around and looks back at that mysterious figure with a brown cloak and hood over him. I got to ask him, but maybe I might have somebody. And and, the group kind of goes back to looking over at Croc, but hold on.
Real quick, are we actually on a board? Because I'm looking at nothing on board 7.
We're at
so
Yes,
In.
sorry.
Dell, if you go to the right bottom where you see the triangle with a circle in it and it says tiles, click on it and drag it up, and it'll raise the sea level basically, and then you'll see
I found it.
we're up here. Toasty likes to build things like 7 foot up in the air.
This is definitely
this is
more than
weird.
7 feet, but
It's fucking way up there.
a lot of maps you import will also be a bunch of bazillion feet off the ground. Anyways, so Magni will go down to the hooded figure, and Ivan will kind of replace him, kind of just looking over you guys. So he approaches the hooded figure in brown. Hi, lad. Are you feeling up to helping today? Or are you just going to sit around and drink till you're piss out on the side of the road? Aye, Toby. And he kind of waves his hand in front of you. Are you already that drunk, lad?
I'm becoming possessed over here.
Twirl, twirl, twirl.
Wake up, you bastard. You feel like helping out today? You still got a little bit of sunshine in you?
Just a little bit.
Aye. Get off your short ass and let's go. And in that moment, Magni now returns with a dwarf, short but strong in stature. He's donning a brown hood on top of his head. He has a very long beard. He is Toby.
No, no, no. Sorry, my best attempt at office humor.
Your Dwight.
Mike.
It was Michael.
God, no!
Oh!
Brenner, this is where you talk.
Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to be talking.
Yeah, that's your character.
So, what happened with you guys?
Wilmo's gonna go, there's a fucking dead guy on the table.
Hey, he ain't
Can
dead.
you help or no?
I'll have to check him out and see what his condition is.
Okay, so go ahead and make a medicine check. So roll a d20 and then add medicine is what? Wisdom. So roll a d20 as your wisdom modifier. And Croc, as you're in this decaying like state, your patron is trying to speak with you. It's very like mumbled, but like in a weird way. It's hard for me to think of a way to describe it, but it's like almost a muffled but over other voices kind of a thing. But he's showing you flash visions of both your mother and then both of like something that's been a terrible thing that's happened to your life since you've had the patron.
The day you
And it
met
keeps
Wilmo.
fluctuating back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth. What'd you roll in your medicine check?
I'm still trying to figure out how to find that.
Okay, so go up to where your character screen is, Brenner, and you know how it says Strength, Dex, Con, Int, Wiz? Do you see that?
Yes.
Okay, so your Wisdom one up there, what does it say? Does it have a +1, -1, 2, 3?
It's just a 0.
Okay, so just roll a d20. That's going to be the bottom left corner of d20 of roll 20. It looks like a, I don't even know how to explain it. It's a red circle. It's a clickable little icon.
Unless you change the color, mine's blue.
I rolled a 12.
There you go.
Okay. So you take note of the blackening around the eyes, the darkening around the outer rim of the lips, the deepen. It looks like there's smoke powder on the inside of the ear canal. You notice that this is a curse, something that you've seen before, something that you saw a long time ago with someone that meant something a lot to you. It's a curse, but a very special school of magic type of curse.
Well, the only way that I can heal this is with an artifact that I possess.
Okay, so as you say that, you pull out, the helmet starts to glow for a second, and you, as your hood falls back, you place your helmet on your head. Uh, it the eyes start to glow golden. He looks very, uh, very heavenly, for this look he's giving. His his big dwarf bushy beard is now glowing, kind of as a reflection of it, of the light from the eyes. Um, and you place your fingers on the top of his forehead. You close your eyes and you hold the pendant. The pendant glows a bright, bright golden color. I need you to go ahead and roll a d20 and then message me what it said.
Roll a d20 for just anything.
Just roll a d20 and then message me the number. And then, Croc, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. And then you can just tell me what that is, because it's a separate thing.
I rolled a 9.
Okay. Sweet. Okay. So you feel like some of it's coming back and it's real conflicted. It's coming and it's coming back and it's leaving and it's kind of getting out of your system, and he's helping you one way or another, but all of a sudden your body, it is able to feel itself again. You feel alive. You feel your muscles tensing in your body. And within your skin, you feel your bones crack. And they feel anew. You feel like a brand new person. And you've never felt so close to the brink of death. You felt as if you were being split in 3 different directions. You were expecting it to be 2, not 3. But as confusing as it is, Toby has now saved you. And with that, the glowing dies down. His helmet just becomes a normal helmet. You sit up upon the bar. You kind of adjust yourself. The glowing of the pendant dies all the way down, and then it just has a very shiny brass kind of color to it, like the natural metal, but it looks even more shiny. He kind of lets out a sigh of relief. And that's where we'll leave off for tonight. Just because we went a little over.
All right. Well, welcome to 3 Men and a Baby.
I say, Magni, we're gonna need some drinks.
Good group of boys to die with.
I'm gonna look around the room and say, why do I have a boner?
And with that, Magni will go, "Aye, you're right." When he starts sliding, him and Ivan start sliding mugs to everybody. And that's where we'll end it. We'll end it with Magni giving everybody drinks.
All right.
Everybody but Toby.